I, I am Samson, once celebrated as the strongest man in Israel. Now I stand here blind and chained. But my story, it's far from over. My journey is one of resilience and hope. From birth, I was set apart, a Nazirite dedicated to God. My hair, never to be cut, was the source of my strength. This strength was a gift, a symbol of my divine purpose. I remember the day I first truly understood my power. A lion attacked me, and with my bare hands, I tore it apart. It was a moment of triumph, a testament to the strength within. The carcass became a home for bees. Later, I used this as a riddle. Out of the eater, something to eat. Out of the strong, something sweet. It was a reminder that even in adversity, there is sweetness to be found. But strength, it can be a curse as much as a blessing. I grew arrogant, defiant. Against my parents' wishes, I pursued a Philistine woman, yet every step was a lesson, every mistake a chance to grow. At our wedding feast, I posed my riddle to the guests. They couldn't solve it, so they threatened my wife, forced her to get the answer from me. It was a test of trust and integrity. When I discovered their treachery, my anger, it knew no bounds. I killed 30 Philistines for their deceit. But even in my rage, I learned the power of justice. Their fine garments became the payment for my lost wager, a symbol of the consequences of betrayal. But this was just the beginning of a journey of resilience and faith. The Philistines, in their rage, took my wife and her father. My response was swift and powerful. At Lehi, they came for me in great numbers, but with the jawbone of a donkey, I triumphed over 1,000 men. After the battle, I was overwhelmed with thirst. I called out to God, and He provided water from a hollow place. For 20 years I led Israel, but my greatest challenge was not my strength, it was my heart. In Gaza, I fell for a harlot. The Philistines tried to trap me, but I escaped, carrying the city gates on my shoulders. Then came Delilah. Beautiful, cunning Delilah, a woman I loved who ultimately betrayed me to the Philistines. Three times she asked the secret of my strength. 3 times I resisted, but her persistence wore me down. In a moment of vulnerability, I revealed the truth, my uncut hair, the symbol of my covenant with God. As I slept, she cut my hair. My strength vanished. The Philistines captured me, blinded me, and imprisoned me. They took my sight, but in doing so, they opened my eyes to true vision. Vision of my past mistakes, my pride, and my neglect of divine guidance. Now, as my hair grows back, I feel my strength returning. Not just physical strength, but a renewed strength of spirit. They brought me here to their temple to mock me, to flaunt their victory over the mighty Samson. But they don't realize, this is my destiny. With one final act, I will fulfill God's grand plan. My life for the liberation of my people. A noble end to a life dedicated to service, despite its imperfections. I can hear them now. Thousands of Philistines celebrating in the temple above. They think this is their moment of triumph. Little do they know, it's mine. The moment I embrace my true calling, I reach out, feeling the great pillars of the temple. The weight of the building of my destiny rests upon them. My prayer is simple, heartfelt. Oh God, please strengthen me just once more. With all my might I push, the pillars give way, the temple crumbles. In my death, I will achieve more than I did in my life, a final victory against those who oppressed my people. Remember me not for my mistakes, but for this moment. The moment I fulfilled my purpose, flaws and all. For in the end, it's not about being perfect. It's about being faithful to your calling, even to the last breath.